Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about an AU trade line. That's right, it's Black Friday specials right now. It's not only the AU trade line, it's Stop Struggling Now gear. That's what we're going to be talking about, too. Black Friday special. It's limited time. And welcome to Fosse Optics. Check. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And today is the Black Friday edition. That's right, that means there are discounts. And today, we're going to be talking about it. But first, we're at the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And I want to thank you for being here. But please share the videos because this helps out millions of other people. They're looking for the same information that you are now looking at. And notice we have the join button over here on the right hand side. I send messages just to members who sign up under this tab, under the community tab. I will send videos once or twice a month, and I send special updates for investments and things like that a few times a month, almost every week, because there's something going on every week, a couple of times a week. So therefore, that's one way you can support the channel. There's another way that I always forget to talk about, something that's new, because our channel, once again, YouTube said, hey, I guess you have the right type of subscribers, and they added an applaud button here. An applaud button is, in case you don't want to join to become a member, you can come over here and donate, which is awesome as well. So I just wanted to point this out because, of course, we're all about making money. And since I have this channel, we got to make a little bit of money every now and then. What would I look like not trying to make extra money? All right. Let's get down to the AU trade line specials, 40% off until midnight Sunday. That's right, the price is already baked in when you go to the website. But first, we got to talk about the FICO score situation. A lot of people still don't understand how their FICO score works, and it's very simple. 35% of your score is based on payment history. So if you've paid your bills on time 100% of the time, that means your FICO bills, that means your installment trade lines, that means your revolving credit card trade lines. You paid that 100% of the time, that is awesome because you have to pay 100% of the time, or if you falter, all of your accounts together have to be paid 99% of the time in order for your score to improve. The second part, where people say, hey, why do I need an AU trade line? Well, because you need to have your credit score. This is 30% of your credit score is based on the amount owed, your debt utilization. It needs to be under 29%. But ideally, if you want one of the better credit scores, where you're going to approach 750, 740 and up, you need your debt utilization to be under 9%. This is why people get AU trade lines. Because of a perfect example, if you have a $1,000 credit limit altogether for all your credit cards, and you have spent $300 or more, and when they report during the course of the month, that's 30% of your credit score when you owe $300. That means your credit score could go down. In order for your credit score to be in good graces, you need to be owing $290 or less. And ideally, you want it under $100 owed across all of them combined. So whether it's $1,000, whether it's $5,000, whether it's $15,000, all combined needs to be 10% or less to optimize your credit score. That's why people get AU trade lines. That's why the new $10,000 primary trade line with no credit check is a game changer. And we're going to talk about that too. But first, let's get into the AU trade lines. We're going now to the Stop Struggling Now AU trade lines page. So you can see this for yourself. The prices are already baked in. 40% off until midnight Sunday. You have to order before then. How do you get an AU trade line? It's pretty simple. The only way you can pay for it. First, you have to hit me up, either at au@stopstrugglingnow.com or eric@stopstrugglingnow.com. Either way, send me a message. There are things you're going to need. You're going to need the first things. You're going to need a photo copy of your ID or driver's license. You're going to have to send that to me. You're going to need the copy, a photo copy I'm referring to. Take a picture on your phone, send it to me, of your social security card. Second and the third thing, the only way you can pay for AU trade lines is this. You have to send it Zelle, which is bank to bank, or Walmart to Walmart, or MoneyGram Western Union. That's the only three ways you can pay for an AU trade line. That's it. And you're going to have to sign a DocuSign agreement so you know what we're talking about here. That's it. You get to pick how soon you want this to report. Let me give you an example. You see right here, purchase by date, December 9th. Reporting date, December 20th through the 27th. So some of you might be saying right now, Eric, I need an AU trade line immediately. So what do? You click the top of the column and you go purchase by date. That will be the soonest. Now you see how this has changed. This is the soonest you can get a AU trade line is November 24th, which is today, this has not been updated apparently because today is the 27th. So anyhow, let's go. What are we looking at here? I guess it hasn't been updated with the dates yet, but we'll have to correct that. But anyhow, you can do the quickest you could do something is today by 5 p.m. for instance. Now, if you want November 28th, that's cool too, but December 9th through the 16th when it's going to post. Just like the $10,000 primary trade line is going to post between the 12th and the 19th, these trade lines you can get to post a little bit sooner or almost the same time, as soon as November 28th, November 29th. Now remember, midnight, Sunday, the 29th, it's over. The prices will go back up. So think about it. You have to act fast. You can't play around. You can't hem and haw because over here on the right-hand side, see this number 2? That means there's 2 spots left. See this number 1? 1 spot left. See this here? 3 spots left. These are actual spots. So while you're hemming and hawing, you got to figure out somebody else could be taking these trade lines. So you better have everything together. Remember, you need that photo copy of your state ID or driver's license. You need a photo copy of the front of your social security card. You need to already have in place how you're going to pay, whether it's Zelle, whether it's Walmart to Walmart, or whether it's MoneyGram. And then, of course, you got to be by a computer to sign the DocuSign agreement. That's the things that you're going to need, and you have to be prompt about it. You can't go, well, I think I want this trade line, Eric, and then tell me 8 hours later, hey, can I get that trade line now? The odds of it being gone is pretty high, seeing how it's 40% off today. All right? So I just want to point that out. Now, let's get down to something else. It's an AU trade line. It only stays on your credit report for 3 months. That's it. That's what you're paying for. 3 months. After 3 months, it comes off. So in that 3-month period, you have to do something with your credit, have to get a home, mortgage, whatever the case may be. You're hoping that it boosts your trade line up. I always like to see a person's credit report before they order an AU trade line. So, you can send me your Credit Karma login, or you can send me your credit report. But Credit Karma login makes it very simple. All right? So that would be helpful. And that's one of the other requirements that I like to do. Otherwise, if a person says, I don't need to do that, fine, I'll say, okay, order the trade line. It's on you, whatever happens. But the point is, I'm trying to recommend some things because maybe there's no reason to spend $770 that's 13-year-old trade line, because this column over here, 2007, means that's 13 years of reporting on your credit, so that would help out a person. And this is the kind of thing that I look at to make sure that you just can't use what we have now, the $10,000 trade line for $149, and it's a primary trade line that stays on your credit report for 1 year. At the end of 1 year, you can renew for $99. That's it. That's how simple. You don't have to buy anything else. Everybody asks, do you have to buy anything else for this primary trade line? No, you do not. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus. It's no hard inquiry, no credit check, just like an AU trade line. So these are the kind of things that you have to think about, ladies and gentlemen. And so with all that said, we have one more surprise. A Black Friday Stop Struggling Now merchandise deal. That's right, until midnight Sunday, the 29th. 50% off Emerging Millionaire t-shirts. 3 different colors, actually 4, because there's going to be a black version. You got the black, you have the gray, you have the blue, you have the green. 50% off. It'll automatically calculate it for you. There'll be a special page just for the Emerging Millionaire merchandise. So therefore, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The other Black Friday deal that's going to be kind of cool. And there might be another surprise on the page as well. But you guys will have to be surprised by the very, very special Black Friday deal. And with all that said, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. That's why we have the real deal here with the $149.99 primary trade line. That's why we have the 40% off AU trade lines for the next 48 hours. You have opportunity here now to do damage and improve yourself. So take advantage while you can. And with that said, keep your head up. Keep moving.